Agreement, can we proceed with subs?
Yes.
In summary, sir, this indictment alleges that on or about December 10th, 2024, wow, that was a while back, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the offense of operating a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated. Do you understand what you were charged with here, sir?
Yes, sir.
Paragraph, the other portion, the way it's written, paragraph 2, goes on to allege that prior to this event, in 2007 and 2013, you were convicted out of county courts at law of Orange County, Texas, and Jefferson County, Texas, for offenses of operating motor vehicle while intoxicated, DWIs. So 2 or more DWIs bump up a third charge to a third-degree felony. Do you understand where you are sitting on this?
Yes, sir.
A third-degree felony, if convicted, means you face no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
An agreement has been reached in your case, you would be pleading guilty. And what? This says fine $250.
Oh, Judge, I'm sorry. I should have marked it. It's the sentence is 4 years, probated for 4 years. And,
Is that right?
Yes.
and that's by agreement, Judge, that we're asking.
Okay, I'm going to put 4 here.
Thank you.
In this spot, 4 years, fine $250. And you can be placed on probation for up to 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
All boxes need to be checked.
And we're going to waive the PSN.
How do you plead to this indictment charging you with operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated in a public place, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
And those 2 prior convictions of DWIs out of 2007, 2013, county courts of law, Orange County and Jefferson County respectively, are those allegations true and correct?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true and correct to those allegations voluntarily, because they are true as they are alleged? So I'll show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Here,
No.
Willard,
No objection.
did you sign that document? Understand them, discuss, understand the contents? Is everything true and correct there?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence.
No objection.
Without objection, it's admitted. Among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with? The indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You have your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You're totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states so help you God. State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record without objection. Defense or state? Yes?
Yes.
Done. Pre-sentence report is waived, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to follow this stay on the length of probation.
Judge, it is our agreement and joint recommendation for the 4 years probation. Mr. Hall has presented substantial proof that Mr. Bowden, from the day after this incident, has worked everything on his own to try to reconcile this issue. He's provided proof that he's attended AA from that day forward. Your Honor noted during the initial time frame the delay our office took with filing this matter. And I will say, out of the 36 years that I've been doing this on both sides of the bench or the bar here, I've never seen anybody take such extended efforts on their own. So I'm trying to reward that conduct in hopes that he continues it, Judge.
And Your Honor, I have
a letter I'd like to present, that I wrote to Mr. Ham. It has 16 pages of AA meetings. And,
This shows all that proof, Your Honor, that I just gave you.
he got out of jail on December 10th. On December 11th, he attended his first AA meeting, and he has proof of that. And there's followed by 16 pages of AA sign-in sheets. His sponsor is here today. And he
What
was
was the blood specimen? Goes out? Mark?
Judge, that was 0.153.
Twice the legal limit. And what I'm looking at here is in the probable cause, what's really disturbing is the violent nature of a fight and attempt to be combative with the officers when they were arresting you.
Your Honor, he's accepting that responsibility as well. He's going to enter. He's going to enter a plea down the hall on the resisting arrest charge for a probation that's going to run concurrent with this as well. There's no doubt his conduct on that night was horrendous, which is the reason why I wouldn't go any further than what I've done on this plea bargain.
He's very ashamed. And he is part of the recovery community down in Mid County. He goes to AA all the time. He goes to a recovery church, and we have
All
letters.
that's great. All that's great.
It's great.
It's never too late, but this is the third time you were arrested and convicted of a DWI. So is this it
Yes,
for
sir.
the, okay. One is too many, as you know. And we're here for three, and it's never too late to fix it. Just because
Yes.
everybody comes in and talks about how remorseful they are. I'll say that. And then a lot of folks come back. I'm going to follow this agreement. Okay. I'm going to find, and again, you are pleading guilty to this offense and true to the prior convictions in paragraphs 1 and 2, which constitute the third-degree felony of operating a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated, 2 or more prior convictions. Based upon your plea of guilty and state's exhibit number 1, there is enough evidence there that is admitted in these plea documents to support your guilty plea. To find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt as I find you mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. I hereby find you guilty of this third-degree felony. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 4 years. That's 4 years in prison. I'm going to suspend that term of imprisonment and place you on probation for 4 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation here that the probation office will go over with you. And you will be fined $250 as well.
And Your Honor, the state is willing to allow him to attend weekend time in jail. It's 10 days.
That's correct, Judge. I don't want him to lose his job.
Well, that's a risk you take when you do this, right?
Yes, sir.
How are you employed?
So,
How are you employed? What do you do? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a welder.
He builds tanks. He works inside of confined
But how much do you
spaces.
make an hour?
I make $33.
Yeah. Well, that's $70,000 a year. I mean, that's a fortune to a lot of people, which could lose either by flirting the trouble. Right. Under these terms and conditions of probation, there are 36 terms and conditions of probation. Most of these are the terms and requirements that I have to follow in every day. So, you will be ordered to serve 10 days in the county jail on successive weekends, beginning when?
When it was.
You all
As soon as
report
possible.
on or before 6 o'clock PM each Friday.
Yes, sir.
When,
As soon as possible, next weekend.
July 3rd?
So it's
July 3rd.
Yes, July 3rd.
Beginning 7/3. You also must have an auto ignition interlock system installed in any vehicle, and you will complete the Texas DWI Offender Program, which is what you need to do, but also it will help reduce and mitigate the cost of insurance that you get hit with for something like this.
Yes,
It'll mitigate that penalty that you're going to face. Okay, you understand what's happened today?
yes, sir.
Okay, if you fail, your probation could be revoked and you could be sentenced to 4 years in prison. Please see the probation officer and
Thank
do
you.
well. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Yes, sir.